Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Hey.
Show yourself!
Somebody out there? Afraid to face me?
Reduction!
To your knees! Expulso! What are your thoughts on electricity? There'll be more of that.
Closer.
From above! I think now, not still alive.
They never stood a chance.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. Very more danger than
I ain't allowed back in Gladrags on account of my light fingers.
Revelio.
again.
Tell us.
Only if you paid attention to instructions. Cleaning your ears out might be a good...
I hope Rookwood knows what he did. You've been
Revelio.
only locked her up.
Tell us.
Fine use of my talents, this.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
I may go to Hogsmeade later. Some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
Revelio.
My loyalty's to Rookwood and no one else. Feldcroft was extraordinary.
Better have a look then.
Revelio.
The hamlets don't stand a chance against us. Mirkwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you fret.
I know you're there.
No more.
Better be a thief. What are you, shy? Got more courage and a fall off. Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! This is not going well for you. Flash of inspiration. Expulso!
Revelio.
Now you've done it. Might want to look up. You will not survive this. What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulso!
I did it, Revelio. Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Silbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
He will tell you what you need to do.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
Any luck with my wand? Please. You must find it.
Revelio. Alohomora. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken. You ought to be more cautious. That spell can do quite a lot of damage. I've seen it many times.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Hush now. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Chips in the hat, if you please.
The dark arts. The world needs
I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford this rather exotic snake contraption. Very salutary.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Would you mind helping?
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Go and patrol! Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Ah. Oh.
Come, little moon calf. Far from husband's way. I've been fighting since before you were born. Try. Take you.
This looks intriguing.
It won't be long now before we find it.
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spell...
Tribulus Totalis.
I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Selkirk, near the catacomb.
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for.
One less human to worry about. Easily diverted. Oh, you think
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing? Revelio.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one...
Stop right there!
This place has seen better days. What do you have in store for me this time? Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.